In 1999, somebody thought it would be a good idea to take the horrible 1997 PlayStation release WCW Nitro and port it to the Nintendo 64 with the roster ripped straight from another horrible game, WCW Thunder. Yeah, that's all this game is. This is a mashup of Nitro and Thunder. I really don't need to go any further, but let's just take a look. For starters, check out the game's intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to WCW Nitro.
That's it. That's the game's intro. At first glance, it looks like they didn't change anything, but they did. They took stuff out. No more rant videos, which is to be expected on the N64, but what sucks the most is you no longer have multiple attires and no longer have the ability to change organizations for your wrestler. And since this is the N64, there's no option for full motion video of any quality whatsoever. So we get absolutely nothing for entrances. The match just suddenly starts. The graphics are almost identical to the PlayStation game, but a little less pixelated and a little on the blurry side. The audio, on the other hand, is, well, it's just as bad. Same bad music and same horrible sound effects. The control layout is an absolute mess. They decided to try to duplicate the PlayStation version's controls as much as possible, but in doing so, they just kind of made things weird. You see, down C is like X, left C, square, up C, triangle. You get the point. But it just feels weird as the main two buttons that you're accustomed to using on the N64 controllers, A and B, are your taunt and tag buttons. I mean, can you imagine playing No Mercy with just the C buttons? It just doesn't feel natural. It's still just as hard to pull off moves, still buggy, and still anything but fun to play. I'd say the only little bit of entertainment this game offers me is the stupid wacky level designs. That's not saying a lot. Somebody thought it would be great to fight in a giant beehive, or a graveyard, or an office. It's just weird. And I really hate to admit it, but in a game this bad, it's the only little ray of light as far as an entertainment factor goes. There's not a lot of game modes here. You get a singles match, tag match, and a 30-man battle royal. That's it. And there's also a tournament mode, but it's just a series of those singles matches that leave everything to be desired. I was willing to let Nitro for the PlayStation slide. I mean, it was early on in the console's life, and they were still kind of experimenting a lot with wrestling games, but this is just crap. This was 1999, and the standard was already set with games like WCW Revenge. And to top it off, this is simply a rehash of an older PS1 game with less features. If somebody is trying to give this game away to you, just run from them. Why do I own a complete box copy of this game? Sick dedication, I guess. I don't know. But I really hope I don't ever have to play this game again.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to WCW Nitro.